Hey, so you guys have been asking me how to do the celebrity selfies. So today I will show you how. I will be using Higgsfield with Nano Banana Pro to generate my images, and I'll be using Kling 3.0 to create my motions. And if you follow me on my social medias, you'll see that I do a series called This or That. And I compare the two, like TV shows, movies, artists. I just did all that in Kenan and Kel. And I did Set It Off and Dead Presidents. So for this one, I'm going to do Good Times and Different Strokes. So this one is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm only doing 2 scenes. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how I set everything up. So inside Higgsfield, you're going to use the Nano Banana Pro model, and you're going to use 9x16 vertical. That's for your phone. So you can use TikTok, Reels, YouTube Short, and you're going to use 4K to generate the best quality images. And so I get started with my look. I created my look already. This is my look. 2 afro puffs, the little 70s outfit, and the shoes and stuff like that, because both shows came out in the 70s. So I try to kind of coordinate based on, the show of what I'm going to be wearing. And my 2 reference images, I got this one right here. This shows them very clearly, but it's kind of like cropped off. So I decided to put in a 3rd reference image. This shows the full image right here, but it's a little bit blurred. So that's why I just used them both. So when I get ready to generate the images, it'll come out clear and it'll look just like them. So my first reference image is myself right here. And then the 2nd and 3rd reference image is Good Time. So that's all you're going to need. Your reference image 1, which is you. And then your 2nd reference image will be the TV show or the movie that you use, which will be Good Time. And then for this case, I use 2 because I really want this one right here, but it was too blurry, so I had to use the other one. All right, so now that we plugged in all of our images, we got the prompt right here, and you can just pause the video to get the prompt. So I'll go over it a little bit. So it says a realistic behind the scenes selfie taken on the set of Good Times TV show. And then the camera view is from a front-facing smartphone, slightly wide angle with natural phone distortion. And then so all you got to do is just pause the video and then just copy this prompt right here. And the only thing you have to change with this prompt is the TV show or movie, and then the characters. And also right here I got their outfit. Do not change the outfit shown in reference image 1, because sometimes it does tend to change the outfit. So right here behind them stands, and then this is where you're going to plug in the character's name that is shown in reference image 2 and 3. So right here I did put their character name as well as their government name next to it. Hopefully it won't age them because I used their government name. But yeah, I put it in, and then I put shown in reference image 2 and 3 so they can know what I'm talking about. They are relaxed and acknowledging the selfie as if caught mid behind the scene moment. They also have slight movement and comes closer to the person taking the selfie. And I added my identity lock on here. The person must look exactly like the AI twin in reference image 1. That's me right here. So yep. And then I got my negative prompt in here as well. So just pause the video to get this exact prompt. All right, so now we got our prompt, we got our reference image and everything, and now it's just time for us to generate the photo that we're gonna use for this. So click on generate. All right, so it's in queue, so it's gonna take about a couple of minutes to generate, so we wait on that. All right, y'all, so I generated a couple of images. Here's the first one, and normally the first one always come out exactly how you want it, but sometimes you can be a little bit curious and you want to generate more because they might generate better images. But normally, sometimes I always end up choosing the very first image that they generate because it be the best image sometimes. But I like this one. This one is cute. It looks like I'm a part of the show. And then the second one that I generated right here, now it's blocking Penny, so I don't know when I get ready to move it or in transition to the next scene, I don't know if it's going to show her or not. But yeah, but this one is good too. This one looks real natural. So all right, so this will be the one that I will be using. This one is super cute. I like this one, and it pretty much kept my face consistent. So all right, so now we're about to move to different strokes. So all you gotta do when you're ready to move on to your next scene, just check out good times, and then we're gonna type in different stroke, and then we're gonna remove the characters this time. Take out the characters and replace them with the characters from different stroke. Same thing. All right, y'all, so I edit my prompt for different strokes, and I changed the characters. I plugged in the character's name and also the government name next to it. And this time I'm only using one reference image, which right here. This is the one I chose. All right. So when I edit the prompt, after I enter in the character's name, I put shown in reference image 2, because I only got a reference image 2. I don't have a 3 anymore, so I took out 3. All right, so it's time to generate this one, and let's see how this one turns out. All right, y'all, so we got our photos generated. I generated 2 of them. So this is how the first one came out. I like it. It did age them a little bit, because if you go back to the reference photo right here, they're a little bit younger. So in this one, they did age it. I do like this one. It looks like the exact set. I like this one, but it gives off a little ash, kind of like this one on the Good Times one, just a little ash. And what I mean by that is kind of like dull looking. So the second one that I generated is more like pop, like the color, and it also makes them look younger, like the reference image. But it's showing me, it looked like I'm kind of squatting down. I do have on heels. I don't know if I'm squatting down to their level, or I could be sitting down. I don't know until I generate the image. Like, well, until I make it move. So I'm going to use this. So it should still turn out good when I add the motion to it. But it does look like I am kind of squatting a little bit. I don't know if I'm sitting down or I'm kneeling down. But I like how they're like engaged, like they want to take the photo. That's how it should be. So when you get ready to motion it, they'll come closer to you. So yes. So let's get started into the fun part. Let's get these images to move. All right, so we're gonna go right here. Well, first you gotta save the images that you're gonna use. Save your images that you're gonna use. All right, y'all, so we are in Kling 3.0 inside of Higgsfield. So you want to go right here to the video section and create video, and then this will pop up, Kling 3.0. When you select it, when you select the model, they have other models as well, but today we're going to be using Kling 3.0. So all right, so you're going to want to go ahead and plug in your images. They have the start frame and the end frame. So I'm going to start off with good time, and then I'm going to end with different stroke. And also they have the resolution down here. You can use 1080 or 720. I'm going to use 720. And also Kling 3.0 goes up to 15 seconds, so that's even better. So if you want to add more details to your prompt, go ahead, because you got more time now. But I think for this one I'm going to use 8 seconds for this one. Yeah, and so I'm going to go ahead and paste in my prompt. So we got our prompt paste in. So the prompt is pretty much the same as the first prompt. It's just way shorter. And you add your identity lock. And so we're going to use 8 seconds for this. 720 resolution. The model we're using is Kling 3.0, and I'm excited about this one because I just know the quality is going to be great. So let's go ahead and generate this. I can't wait to see how it turns out. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, and this is the final result. How do y'all like it? And you can generate more if you want to, because sometimes it does make you talk or whatever. You can just put in the prompt no talking or whatever, but this is the final result. So happy creating, and if y'all try this, make sure you send me the video of you guys trying this. All right, hope you enjoyed.